The big international news, a man rammed his car into a group of pedestrians at Ohio State University campus in the United States. The man then got out and slashed students with a butcher knife before being fatally shot by police. 9 people were rushed to hospital and 1 is in a critical condition. Police said they're investigating whether it was a terrorist attack. The FBI joined the police response to the incident and is assisting the probe. The school, founded in 1870, is the 3rd largest campus in the United States, with around 45,000 undergraduates and 13,000 postgraduate students.
We can confirm that the suspect was an OSU student named Abdul Razak Ali Artan. We do not have any information at the moment on motive. The investigation is ongoing in that regard. And so the suspect drove his vehicle into a group of pedestrians. There were some injuries that resulted from that. The suspect then got out of the vehicle with a knife and began cutting individuals in the area. And the officer engaged the suspect and fired shots and used deadly force to stop the threat.
A man with a butcher knife and who knows what else. I don't know what else he may have. Think about driving a car into a bunch of people. Think if you were standing out there, what, the terrible stuff you would see. And fortunately, from what I'm understanding from both doctors here, that they expect a full recovery. So when you think about the students, when you think about the parents, many of whom were, of course, texting and Snapchatting their kids, it is remarkable what these first responders did.
EMS have come in on their own. Earlier today, that number was 5. Since our press conference earlier today, we've had 1 additional victim who was hit by the car, who came in with some musculoskeletal injuries and is currently being assessed downstairs. Beyond that, there were 2 stab victims, 2 other victims of having been hit by the car, and then 1 other victim with some lacerations that we're working on.
Well, meanwhile, leaders of mosques and Muslim organizations in Ohio on Monday strongly condemned the attack, and they'd been left heartbroken by the seamless act of violence.
Overriding purpose for us being here today was to make sure that we expressed as a community solidarity with those who were impacted directly by the physical acts of violence today. We reject any act of violence that's done by anybody, regardless of their background or their faith.
Although we don't know the motive of the perpetrator, like all of our fellow Columbus citizens, we are saddened and heartbroken by these senseless acts of violence. And we want to condemn in the strongest possible terms this and any other kind of senseless violent act.
As Americans and as Muslims, we are horrified by this tragedy and this attack. We condemn it in the strongest terms, and we stand here as Muslims to say this has nothing to do with our faith, and we stand with our Somali brethren that this has nothing to do with their culture